Let's quickly open this up and take it across to our guests. With us is Dr. Vikram Singh, former UP DGP. We have Sanjay Sahai, who's an ex-IPS officer, joining us as well. And we also have with us Sana Raees Khan, who's a lawyer of the Supreme Court. Let me start with you first. Dr. Vikram Singh, you know, the manner in which this has been carried out, what do you have to say about the modus operandi? The shooter chickens out 10 days earlier, but 10 days later he goes to the Juhu residence and Anmol Bishnoi remains logged in on a video call with him, motivating him, telling him to carry out the shooting. We understand there were 5 bullets fired at that particular location, and throughout, Anmol Bishnoi is with him on the phone, on a video call.
Good evening, Madhav and fellow esteemed panelists. I would say this is on very expected lines. This used to happen in the 90s also, during the days of Dawood Ibrahim, Chota Shakil, Karim Lala, etc. And also during the course of the firing of Rakesh Roshan's father also, Rajesh Roshan's on him also. But this is on very expected lines. I believe that Deepak Sharma was paid just about rupees 3 lakhs to carry out this desperate attack. And also this business of having the digital and footprints trails have now been unearthed by the NIA. And the 1624 pages charge sheet incorporates all the digital and the electronic footprints. Now to say that why was he in any case would be connected to the shooter. The fact of the matter was that he chickened out and he retreated in the first go. Therefore, by way of confidence building measure, he insisted and perhaps wanted to ensure that the attack did happen. Well, to be on the safer side, he also was electronically connected to Deepak Sharma just to boost up his confidence and also ensure he doesn't beat a hasty retreat this time at least, and the attack indeed does take place. To that extent, well, partly successful. And the motive, in fact, as you very rightly mentioned, was to establish the hegemony there in Mumbai, that yes, they are now ruling the roost in Mumbai, especially the film industry. And that point, to that extent, I would say, they attacked Baba Siddiqui. They killed Baba Siddiqui, they attacked Salman Khan's house in Bandra. Well, to that extent, yes, they have a track record. But Makoka, yes, I would say, invoke the provisions of the NSA as well.
Right. Sana Raees Khan, if it was one isolated incident, one could have said that, you know, it's a one-off. But the point, as just now was mentioned by, the previous speaker, Dr. Vikram Singh, is that there are multiple incidents, at least 3 high-profile celebrities who've been targeted in this manner. Yes. One, unfortunately, of course, is a politician who has lost his life. So very clearly, there is a pattern at establishing dominance. And this raises serious questions whether we are going back to a period or the era of the 90s where the underworld had a vice-like grip over Bollywood.
Correct. Of course, considering these similar instances, this is definitely alarming because we need to understand that this is not just about one celebrity or filmmaker. The larger issue here is, of course, organized criminal intimidation and the psychology of creating fear, because the objective is, of course, to create fear, especially so that these gangs attempt to create. So what is being alleged is, of course, serious, because individuals reached outside his residence and later there was communication allegedly linked to Anmol Bishnoi. That is what the charge sheet says. But legally, of course, the investigation has to establish 3 most important things, which is conspiracy, intention, and nexus. Because in criminal law, mere claims and mere alleged phone calls are not enough. The prosecution must prove admissible evidence like call data records, even transcripts, to corroborate the call data records, digital trails, financial links, weapon recovery, location mapping, and direct communication also with the accused persons, because we cannot ignore the pattern, of course, because over the last few years, we have repeatedly seen extortion threats and targeting of public figures being used as a tool to create panic and publicity. But the objective is not always execution. I believe the objective is also to create fear and to instill fear. But this is a national concern now, because if high-profile individuals can, with, of course, security, can be targeted so openly, so imagine the level of intimidation ordinary citizens or businessmen may feel when facing organized gangs. So another important aspect. Yes.
Absolutely. And I think that's the very real fear, that whether we are going back to that kind of a situation where extortion can once again happen.